Yo, what's good? You already know what time it is, man. It is that time for the Kingpin Collective, TKC, Sicko Mode, AEW's honest reviews for Dynamite. I'm Evan LG Francis, aka Mr. Go to Work, aka King Francis, leader, founder of the Kingpin Collective. I'm never by myself. I'm always here with my brother, always here with the executive advisor of the Kingpin Collective. Director, producer, educator, wrestling savant, the whole nine, my brother Xavier Lascano.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm fantastic.
All right, that's a great word. So, what did you think about this episode of Dynamite before we dive in?
Man, I'm gonna put it like this. It seemed like they really made sure that they booked the heck out of matches. Like every other match was booked well because they had to make up for the match previous. It's like, oh, there's a squash match here. Make sure the next match is really good, okay? Like that's we gotta make up for that shit. Like and
I thought this was really solid.
Yeah.
This was a really good episode. I really enjoy. I'm telling you, I'm starting to really enjoy Darby Allin's title reign. I'm really starting to get there with this week after week. Like, how long is this shit gonna last for, though, bro?
I love this notion of MJF in pursuit. It's unusual in most wrestling media to see the heel in a dogged pursuit for the title and to have so much opposition. Usually that's a face thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like it's like the face is making it so hard for him to like, no, you gotta have something I want. And it's eating him alive.
You gotta earn this shit.
It's
man.
Good long-term storytelling.
Yeah, you gotta earn this shit. I think MJF has been somebody who's like the character-wise. I'm not talking about the man.
Yeah.
That's been used to being handed shit. You know what I mean? Like, just based off influence, based off money, power, and all. Just the character. You get what I'm saying?
No, agreed.
So, when you get that kind of character, and he's cheated so many fucking times, right? So, he's used to taking shortcuts. That's the gist of the character. So, Darby's basically saying, you gotta jump through hoops for me. You gotta earn this. You gotta deserve this shit. Like, I'm saying, I'm controlling the shots. I'm calling the shots on this. And it's a really interesting, like you said, reversal of roles in a way, but not really, right? Because Darby's still a face, but he's making it hard as fuck for MJF. This was an interesting episode. So I really liked it. I enjoyed it. So let's get into it. We'll dive in. We'll make it smooth for y'all.
And the first match is good old Jet himself versus
the devil himself, who we were just talking about. TNT Championship on the line. And I think last week we were discussing the probabilities of what was going to happen here, just because of the name, the magnitude of the MJF name versus like Kevin Knight, who's an up and coming guy, and what the probabilities of this was. And I was thinking that they might have gotten MJF the title. That is not what happened.
Yeah, I was wrong too on that.
Yo, and kudos to AEW on this one.
There's a trend that kind of like there's a mini trend that happens in this episode that starts right here, and
that would be,
and the trend is clearly one of the wrestlers in the match has been watching the product.
It's some continuity in this motherfucker. It's some continuity in this motherfucker. This motherfucker's actually, niggas actually tape study? Niggas actually prepare for shit? Oh, so damn.
Good. Another reason why I like AEW is, one of the reasons is that it feels very sports-like. And there's no better way than to show subtly or overtly that your opponent has scouted you.
No, this is facts. This is facts. Yo, this was beyond the ending and everything. This was just a great match, right? I think Kevin Knight has proven that he's pretty much he's on the upward trajectory to be a main event guy in AEW. I really do see that for him. I really do see him being a main eventer. Like, the kid is fire, man. The kid is fire.
Proof positive.
Yeah.
Like he's going to the stratosphere. I see him and like Kyle Fletcher just in the world title picture sometime from now. They're the next step for sure.
Within the next year, these guys will be solidified in the title picture for sure.
That's gonna be awesome.
It's a shame that Kyle got injured, right? It is a shame. But I think that when he comes back, don't even do the TNT title shit for him. Just have him work himself up to the world title picture. He don't need to go to. He's already a proven thing. So it's just like, and this is always my belief in when you book stuff, especially with guys who are just coming back off injuries, and especially guys like Kyle Fletcher who are talking about their trajectory. I believe, like, the guy's already a 2-time TNT champion. He's done, I believe, the Trios Championships. He's done a lot on the lower card. When you bring him back, when he comes back, shoot that motherfucker to the main event, because you have only so many bumps on your bump card. This is what Papo used to tell me, like when we were training at Revolution and shit. Papo Esco used to tell me, you only have so many bumps on your bump card, so make them count, right? Make those bumps that he's going to take in the future, because he's a crazy motherfucker. Those have to be main event bumps, world title bumps, things like that. Everything, I think, from now on, when Kyle comes back, it's not that anything that happened before didn't mean anything, because it did, because it got him here. But I'm saying, we know where he's going. Let's get him there.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I think I know exactly who Kyle would feud with in the future once he does return. But we're going to get to that later in this episode.
All right. So, overall, would you rate this match?
Honestly, dude, like everything from the standing flying saucer that he did onto MJF.
Crazy.
Like the fucking... like he goes out and he essentially hits like a swanton on a standing MJF on the outside of the ring, like, and MJF is no slouch.
No, he's not.
You know what I mean? Like he's like, you know, his villainous character kind of reminds me a little bit with some of the ways they play him as sort of like a Triple H, if Triple H could wrestle his ass off all the time, you know, like that's I know it's probably an odd comparison, but there's definitely like during his heel run, there's definitely some comparisons there. Good God, there's so many. This match is just quality through and through, and the ending, the fucking ending, where you think that MJF is about to like nail Homeboy with the classic ring, and then like because he totally knows he's going to do it.
Yeah.
Totally knows. He knows the MJF is going to cheat at some point. So it's like, why not beat him at his
own game? Got his ass. Got your ass. Got your ass. And so, this
match is easily like, I can't give it any less than a 4.4, sir.
Yeah, I agree. And that was a hot start to Dynamite. And again, Darby coming out from Raptors and shit like Sting and shit. That shit was crazy. The fact that MJF is just chasing after him, Darby's denying him the whole nine, and also the fact that, you know, Darby offered Kevin a title shot,
next week. But then you know, Brody comes out and was just like, hey, if when I win the belt, I'll still give you the title shot. So don't trip. But I'm gonna win the belt tonight. Don't worry. Like,
and then he made that. I like the statement. I feel like anybody with some logic, you know that Darby's gonna kind of carry this. I feel like until at least Double or Nothing. But if anybody was believable in beating Darby ass, it would be Brody. So it was, you know, it was a good little segment.
Hell yeah. No, it was nice.
All right, where we at?
What did you rate it?
4.4. Yeah, I agree with you. I went the same way.
Hell yeah.
I went the same way with it.
For sure. All right, so
you were on point with that.
Thank you. Next up, after this, we have, if I'm not mistaken, let's see. What? Oh, okay. So Adam Copeland and Christian Cage are in for an I Quit match. And they're having a promo backstage. And essentially, like, they were challenged to it And Christian Cage agrees to it, and Edge is like, isn't that a little too fast considering your history with? I never said I quit.
Yeah.
You know, that's very awesome.
Yeah.
I love their character dynamic. It wasn't. I like how things didn't immediately snap back into like Christian from the WWE era.
10-second poses.
Yeah, you know, like
shit, yeah.
he's very much the character that he's been in AEW for some time now.
That character development.
But he's remembered that, hey, Edge and I, we go back. And we are brothers.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've become an asshole, but I actually care about Edge.
I care about him.
Yeah, and maybe at some point he'll ease up a little bit more, you know, with while continuing to have a bit of a harder edge, right?
Right.
But that may come with time.
Not for real.
And then we have the Brawling Birds versus Emily J and Jordan Blade.
Another squash.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like I said, it's almost as if
That's why I had to inhale, exhale. We were good. We were doing good.
I was looking forward when they came to the ring, and then I was like, oh no, the other tag team didn't get an entrance. Yeah. This match is gonna suck.
It's gonna be a squash. You know we don't rate these. So we don't rate these.
We don't.
That's why this is gonna be an easy episode. But for real. But
woo, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, and next up we got the international title match between Okada and Ace Austin, which was awesome.
This was
fun.
Woo,
shit. I mean,
this was very fun. This was very fun.
My God.
Fun little clash of styles, right? And I really felt like this was like I've seen them in TNA. I've seen them in other places. But I also feel like this was like an AEW coming out party for Ace Austin.
Hell yes.
For people to be like, oh, this guy can go. You know what I mean?
Fucking God.
Very fun match.
Like
Okada's Okada, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
he's gonna always give you a classic match. But like this was a great pairing. Down to things like I've never seen someone hit a handstand on the ring apron and then someone go for a clothesline and then just kind of like spring off and then like other hand and like, oh my God.
His movement, the way he does things, all that, it's so different. I think the only person that's even comparable in that in like AEW or anywhere else really is like Leo Rush. But damn. This was a fun match. Counter after counter. And like you said, the way Ace Austin moves, it kind of threw Okada off in a lot of ways, right?
Like Okada even like semi-mockingly applauds, right? He's like, look at that. Like,
look at that.
And then like as he's applauding, he gets fucking drop kicks.
Yeah.
For taking him too lightly. Like, oh, that's a cute part of the trick. Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
And that's what I'm saying. It just worked. Everything in this just worked. I like Okada's run as international champion. I'm sorry, but I really hope that we get to see more of Ace Austin on Dynamite.
I think we will.
Yeah.
This really feels like this is welcoming in.
There you go. Like this was really the one to be like, okay, because I feel like some guys on Dynamite, right? They get a shot. You might see him more so on Collision, but you give him the Dynamite match, and it's kind of like, let's see if he's gonna stick around on Dynamite, which is their flagship show.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I said again. It's comparable to Leo Rush. I seen Leo Rush one time on Dynamite. Shit was dope. See them next week on fucking Dynamite, right? We didn't see him tonight.
No, we did not.
Which I was kind of like, man, bring them. That's somebody I want to see weekly or in some kind of development weekly at this point.
I think the next time we see him, he's going to win his match, and I think
that
they couldn't figure out who he was going to face this week to win against.
Because he needs to win. And that's the thing. Like, I don't even know if AEW counted for him getting as over as he's getting, but the character's really good.
It's over as fuck.
It's over as fuck.
It's fascinating. It's like,
and it's crazy to me because like WWE just let go of the Wyatt Six. They just let
all 6 of them.
All of them. Every one of them, they ain't getting none of them niggas a solo shot. I ain't see none of this. I ain't see shit. None of y'all niggas.
That's too bad. I really did like the whole Wyatt legacy and the original Wyatt.
I did too. I thought the way they originally brought him in, that was epic, and it's just crazy to me, right? And this is why I'm so protective of our group and our brand and all that shit. Because if you put it in the hands of a single promotion, it's only gonna go as far as these people can imagine it. You get what I'm saying? So your freedom of expression is so limited on WWE TV. It's like whatever they writing you is what you're doing. And I believe that sometime in the beginning, I think that there was some creative input that the Wyatts probably had in this that made it that dope, right? But they let go of them, and I heard a report that they were like WWE and TKO are kind of moving away from like darker characters and things like that, which is kind of crazy to me because you got the Undertaker, right? That's the legacy.
They said, well, characters. He's super retired now. So
yeah, but still, even then, it's like everything ain't got to be motherfucking lollipops and sunshine.
I agree.
But the thing about it is, then you have AEW actually doing this and booking it very, very intriguingly to the point that I want to see this guy every week. So I'm just like, they have something there, and I just want them to take advantage of it. Strike while the iron's hot. I don't want to see him be on Dynamite for 2 weeks and not be on for 3 weeks.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? This dude need to be on weekly. If he's not on in the match, have him cut some vignettes, have him cut some promos and shit to get the character across even more.
Because he is over as fuck.
He's over as fuck. So let's keep that going. But I'll forgive it for 1 week. I need to see him next week on Dynamite.
I'm with you on that.
You feel me? So that's my thing.
And like,
and I got a soft spot for Leo anyway.
Oh hell yeah!
But this character he got, I think, is spot on.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
And like, in terms of like WWE moving away from the dark edges, I'm not entirely surprised because this is a company that had like over a decade of a PG era, right? And like, I'm thinking in terms of TKO and like also the Saudi Arabian government being nostalgic as they are. You know, at the end of the day, what do people think of when they think of... There are two things that a lot of people think of when they think of WWE, right? It's either the beer-swelling, stone-cold stunnering Attitude Era, or the I wanna be a Hulkamaniac. So clearly, they're trying to bring back the feeling of the yellow and red. Hey kids, take your vitamins, don't do drugs. I'm not saying that's a good idea. I'm just saying I have a feeling that may be what...
I agree to a degree, but then at the same time, they do still appeal to certain demographics of adults too. You got your cartoony kind of Cody Rhodes shit, and I think Cody Rhodes should be booked a lot differently than he is, because the thing about Cody is you can book him as a baby face as much as you want. Mm-hmm. After a year or two, that shit's gonna get stale. Listen, because he's a good baby face, but just his face is smarmy. He'd be a better heel.
Yeah.
They won't do it for a while, but this is the same paradox John Cena had for a second. Even though his fucking heel turn left a lot to be desired, it's because they waited too long.
Pretty much.
And you had the wrong guys booking it. But because I think Vince would have did a better job with the John Cena heel turn. And I don't want to fucking sit over here and toot Vince's horn and shit like that.
Right,
like that.
Right.
But like at the same time,
there are certain characters or certain ideas where maybe the old man might have had a better.
But I say that to say, right, AEW has some on the hands, and they also have an opportunity to be that place where all types of characters thrive. They also let go of Malachi Black.
I heard.
So that's what I'm saying. They are moving away from darker characters, I think. You ain't going to see him back in AEW. And the thing is, I'm not against dudes and their jobs and all that shit. My man, AEW had you on for like 4 years. You left, went back to WWE after they dumped your ass the first time. And I don't understand it with these dudes who go back to the WWE so quickly.
They must have offered him stupid money.
They must have, but the Stockholm Syndrome be real sometimes. It's like, these niggas done beat y'all niggas' asses so many times. What you think they changed? You think these niggas done changed? Like, come on, bro.
It's like, can you even have a House of Black now? No,
I don't think they should bring them back.
Yeah.
I don't think they should bring him back. And it's sad for me to say that because I just think that, nigga, you gonna just jump ship again and fucking WWE off you a bag.
Go to TNA, bro.
Go to do something else.
Go to TNA.
Cause that's like me.
Go to Japan.
That's like
for a
me
while.
dumping somebody out TKC, right? And then them niggas go and they, like, not even me dumping them. They find something they think is better. Them niggas don't book them right, then they won't come back. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I would be like, I don't know about that one, bro. And the fucked up part is they let that nigga go a day before it was a year that nigga came back. That's crazy to me.
And you know what
That's crazy to me.
Now the Wyatt Six, the one thing I will say too about factions and like what I really think the wrestling world is missing is a Four Horsemen. And not in character wise. Mm. But in terms of the Four Horsemen were a group for like multiple decades. They were around for a long ass time.
Yeah.
And like it seems as though it has been a long time since you've had a stable that could last beyond 5 years.
We almost there. You know? We almost there.
You know, I mean that's a little hyperbolic of me, but you know.
No, I'm just saying that's very true. That goes for a lot of groups, and that goes for a lot of groups in wrestling. You know the crazy thing about it is, and it's not like I'm saying like we as big as them because I'm not delusional, but at the same time, you know, at the end of this year, we would have been around longer than the Nation of Domination as a faction.
Yeah, you actually know. Damn, now that you mention that.
Look it up. Look up how long them niggas was around. They were around for 2 years.
Yeah, no, I now that you mention it, I remember like that shit was so short.
But it was impactful and it was influential, right? But the crazy thing is like most groups don't last longer than that in wrestling. Because then you have the thing where it's usually they have a breakout star. They'll usually have like a Michael Jackson, and then everybody else is just the fucking Jacksons, right? But like that's the thing. It's like we just keep on churning out motherfucking people, and nobody really gets left behind. If you get left behind here, niggas, because like if you are in the back of the fucking band, it's because you're not doing nothing.
Pretty much.
You feel what I'm saying? And so, but there ain't nobody who's not productive. And that's why I like where we at right now is because we have the longevity, the prospect of longevity to make this shit last as long as we want to. And I think that's what wrestling's missing sometimes. It's like factions that don't turn on each other.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That don't just implode because it's the story of like the average human ego, right? You can only work together for so long, but no, that's bullshit. If it's a common cause, if it's a common thing,
I mean, the Wu-Tang Clan have been around forever.
Yeah, but them niggas done had so many iterations and shit, but it never died, right? Yeah. It was like it never truly died. Niggas might have had arguments, niggas might have broke off, niggas might have did their own things for a minute, but it was always a resurfacing of that. And so,
that was kind of always the plan too. Like RZA had made it. I mean, multiple members have always made it very clear. Like the goal of the group was to put out a group project, then go off and do solo projects and side projects, and then come together every now and then do another group project.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like that's just the thing that I think is missing is like in like factions and shit like that. It's that and then like dark characters booked correctly. Those are the two of the things that are missing in wrestling. But like I said, bringing it back home. Do better with Leo Rush. That's all because you have the opportunity, and that might be a guy you might want to. I'm not saying you want to put him back with Action and Andretti in them or nothing like that, but you might want to put a faction behind him,
like the recently released Wyatt Six.
There could be something there because
my thinking is like you had the whole Abigail mystique.
Yeah.
Where there is this, is Abigail a real person? Was she ever real?
I could see something there.
Is she a ghost or some shit?
Yeah.
Leo Rush is talking to someone or just himself. It's vague. But you could reveal that he is talking to some sort of entity and these, obviously you can't call him the Wyatt Six because legal.
Oh, that would be some motherfucking shit. I just thought about it and like how they could do it. Ooh. Tony, TK, listen. you might want to open up the Brinks truck one time. Like, I don't know. Like, you could bring in Howdy, and then you could like Bray's brother, and you could bring in Rowan with the big ass beard.
Fuck.
Just you don't even need the whole 6. You can bring them two in. I'm not saying don't bring in the whole 6, but I'm saying you wouldn't necessarily need to get it off, right? You can bring Nikki in there, Nikki Cross in there too, or crazy ass
for the women's division.
You know what I'm saying? That would be sick. But I'm just saying, there's potential there. AEW, book Lio Rush correctly these next couple months. I swear to God, you won't regret it. I swear to God, you won't regret it. Because there's an opportunity. There is an opportunity. Because who is he talking to?
You know?
Right? And we're thinking he's talking to himself. No, nigga, it's something we don't see, right? And the crazy thing is, the timing would line up crazy because he's just starting to talk to him right when they got released.
It's like you read my mind, sir. It's exactly
crazy.
where I was going with this
shit. That's wild. Nah, for real.
As somebody who used to write for a horror channel, I'm always reads horror as well. I'm always thinking of these little connections, and a long-term wrestling fan, having been like an Undertaker fan, I'm like, oh yeah, no,
that would work.
The pieces fall right there.
That I'm reverse Hulk Hogan. That'll work for me, brother. You feel what I'm saying? Reverse Hulk Hogan, nigga. That'll work for me.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, no, that was great. But yeah, go ahead and book Leo a little better, and let's get that. Let's consider that at least. Let's put that on the stove and let that simmer a little bit.
Hell,
you know what I mean?
To the motherfucking yes.
All right, man. What we got next?
I don't think we rated this match.
No, we did not. So what are you gonna rate it?
Man,
I'll let you lead off
I'm
today.
gonna give it another 4.4. This shit was dope.
I agree. It was cooking with the matches.
I didn't seen some things I'd never seen before in a ring.
Yeah, that was fun as fuck. Like I said, Okada's cold as fuck, man. Okada's cold as fuck, but this was a great coming out party for Ace Austin. So shout out to them. And I like how AEW's giving the young dogs a chance. You know what I'm saying? They're giving these guys that they sign. You're not just signing these niggas and keeping them on the, you know what I mean? Keeping them on the back burner. So you let these niggas go, man. Let them do what they do. And the only thing about Ace Austin and this Bang Bang Gang shit is you guys need Jay White. They need Jay White. So the sooner Jay White comes back, the sooner and the better. So, that would be better for them. But what's next?
All right. So, can't forget the fact that Takeshita comes out to the ring.
Yep. And they're going to be going at it for that international championship at Double or Nothing.
And he hasn't officially left the Don Callis family.
No, he hasn't. Nah.
So I love the tension.
It's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be, I think regardless of the result, we're going to see a change after Double or Nothing.
I agree.
Yeah, we're going to see some kind of change.
I
don't know what's going to happen.
So my thinking is, if Takeshita wins clean, he leaves the Don Callis family. Because he's like, you pretty much, that's your new favorite, I'm out. Yeah. Right? And plus, I don't like the way we move him.
Yeah.
Or he loses and then Don Callis has them turn on him because he's like, well, I can't have a loser like you in the stable.
Yeah. Yeah, either way. That's what I'm saying. I think that, after Double or Nothing, we'll see it.
All right, next up. Oh, this is interesting. There's an Old West Town, and I was thinking this is going to be a Hangman promo at first, and then I see an African American hand
pick up
the wanted poster. Yeah. I'm like, is that Bandito's poster? Yeah. Is that shit?
Swerve.
Yeah. Nana. Yeah. And the camera pulled back. That was great cinematography, though.
Yeah, I agree with
that. That was one of the best cinematic reveals I've seen on a wrestling program. That was dope as hell.
Yeah.
That was dope as fuck.
And so it's looking like we're getting
why not?
Swerve.
Ooh,
it's gonna cook.
Does that mean we're going to see Swerve in ROH at some point as well? Like hunting after Bandito's belts?
I don't know. That could be a thing, but I think that, Bandito's so entrenched in AEW business too that it wouldn't necessarily need to be that.
True.
He's been on Dynamite enough. He's done enough main events. He's competed for the AEW championship. He's a fixture. So you could do that though, and that would be cool to like have a ROH thing. But I think that's Dynamite all the way.
Now I wouldn't even suggest that it'd be exclusive. What I was thinking more or less was
it kind of
Bandito has gold.
Yeah.
ROH gold specifically because he's not rocking AEW gold.
No, he's got.
So what does Swerve want with Bandito beyond what he got? Right, like
that's gonna be the question though. That's gonna be the question. I don't know. That'd be interesting if he was aiming for the ROH championship because I think he'd elevated a lot. But we'll see what that goes. But I'm excited for this.
Me too.
That's gonna be a fucking killer match. That's gonna be a killer match.
I can't wait to see
that. That might be another 5-star right there. That's another 5-star potential right there for real.
And it's gonna be something big. They wouldn't have spent the production value on this promotional. They could have just had him talk. But then again, I gotta remember, Swerve's been off screen for a minute.
No, so this was a good way to represent him.
Yeah.
Because people been wondering where he was at. You was anticipating him coming back and costing Kenny Omega the championship and everything. No, but this is cool because then they're giving us something different, something we didn't expect. And I'm good with that.
I am too.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Oh my gosh, here comes another great vignette.
Mm-hmm.
The Death Riders are training, and Will Ospreay's with him. Will Ospreay says he's got to go off to Japan because his guys in his crew are gonna have like an event. They're gonna wrestle, and he's and then like Moxley's like, "Oh, you're too good to be true. Loyalty. Look, what's in here? What's in here?" I love his performance. You have to let it go. Your animosity against me, gotta let that go. That serves no purpose here. And basically he's like, if you want to become a machine, you want to get built up better, you have to let us train. You have to put all that old stuff away. Okay. Where's the ring? You don't use the ring. This way is, and then people start kind of crowding around him. I'm sorry. No cameras. It's proprietary. Bam! I love that! Love that!
Proprietary.
And I'm just like, oh my gosh, y'all wrestling like they did in Canada in the dungeon, you know what I mean? Just on the ground.
Yeah. Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Like that's what I'm saying. This was dope. And I'm gonna go ahead and give AEW credit. This might be the most intriguing storyline in wrestling right now. Just like where are we going with this, right? All the way. You know what I mean? So like Ospreay and Moxley are now on speaking terms.
More than that, they're just allowing them to train
together. Yeah.
Like what the fuck? Yeah. Like they're gonna go spar and like what the and then like what happens later tonight, which we'll get to later. But fuck, this is
crazy shit.
Strange shit. Ooh boy. That was solid. I still can't believe I've seen it with my own two eyes.
For real. No, that's an intriguing storyline. This is really good shit. I can't wait to see where we go with this.
Then next, places. We got Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus RPG Vice.
I thought this was fun.
Yeah, no, this was an awesome match. Yeah. Like, from bell to bell, and I enjoyed every moment of it.
And it's cool. Like I said, we all know people always like look at guys in their age and stuff, and like just always kind of underestimate guys. I've always said like Cope and Christian can go, bro. You know what I mean? Even at this day and age, they can go. And this is just another example of that. I really enjoyed this. I thought RPG Vice, they're a really good tag team. They had a lot of success in Japan. They've had some really good, success with the Don Callis family. I know Trent was injured. He is like on and off, like when he's injured and shit. And then Rocky, I like Rocky because it's like, nigga, you just make the same mistake. You're good, but you make the same mistake every time. As soon as you hit that slide, nigga, or you do this shit, niggas just clock the fuck out of you after that. Like, it's over. So it's like, but that's your stick. So it's like
people clock you. They put you in a headlock. They put you in.
But niggas ain't. But it's not that you're not good though.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
It's your fatal flaw.
Yeah, that's your fatal flaw.
It's the equivalent of like the Ric Flair old man flaw.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And that's when you're that's why we work so well together. Because like you get the history of the biz, right? There's always guys that have those types of things. And I think that's just one of those cool things. But getting back to them as a tag team, Trent and Rocky, always been solid, always been great. And this was another example of that. I really respect how, Cage and Coke could have made this more of a one-sided affair, and they didn't. They were very giving here, and it gave RPG Vice a chance to display what they can do. So I liked the match. I liked it a lot.
Those are the best veterans, man.
Yeah.
Like, who are willing to give the younger folk in the room some shine.
Yeah.
And
because those guys are vets too, but even then, those guys are still younger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's because they could easily lean in on their like star power and be like, no, exactly. Whoop their, but it's like,
exactly,
let's give everybody some, because the honestly, the more competitive the match, the better it is for everyone, and that's
because you're adding credibility to your roster,
being giving. That's the best thing you can be in wrestling. That's the best thing you could be in life.
That's it.
It's giving.
Yeah.
I mean, everything from the beginning to the spear.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
it was really, really fun. I really enjoyed this match. It's one of my more enjoyable like Cage and Coke matches that I've seen recently. Even though they've been gone for a second, I'm just saying collectively since I've seen them back together.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the more enjoyable matches.
Agreed. I even like the after bit where, they got the guy hemmed up and it's like, say I quit.
Yeah.
Say I quit. Christian made a point.
I liked all that. That's what I'm saying. It kind of added to the stakes. The stakes are high with this match, man. I really like the fact that FTR and Cage and Coke, that this match is so high stakes. It's so typical of like other wrestling organizations to just put tag teams together and to just be tag team matches and shit. And there's not really just stakes to it like that. This is a fucking high stakes match. And I'm excited.
A lot of times companies don't always, like, there are eras. Like WWE had an era where they built up their tag division pretty strongly. They had more than one era where they did this. Like, they had going back with, you had, Tony Atlas and Rocky, was it Rocky Maivia teaming together or whatever? Mm-hmm. Like the Rocky Mega Powers, Rocky Johnson. Like the Mega Powers doing their thing.
You got the Hart Foundation, the Rockers, Demolition, Legion of Doom, Killer Bees.
But then you also had an era where a portion of WWE's history where they weren't investing in their tag team division.
This is true. This is true.
And so
Steiner Brothers, all that shit. Man.
Oh my gosh, right? Like, so AEW, thankfully, understands the value in their tag division. Yeah. It's not just in the gimmick of the belts themselves.
Yeah, no, they actually be putting, and like we said, we're honest with the shit. Is AEW perfect and shit? No, it's not perfect. Do we sit over here when it's bad? We critique that shit. When we when we want to see more in the division, we've said we wanted to see more in the tag division. They've done more with the tag division. We said we wanted to see more with the women's division.
They've done more with the women's division.
I can't say like. So when I'm saying this is what we want, and they're actually addressing it and giving it to you,
I can't.
I can't complain as much as I was, and that's the part about being honest about shit. Because I know that some people I think that some people are just staunchly against a promotion. Or they have opinions about a promotion. They think that's like the end all be all about shit. My thing is that you actually have a promotion over here that's for the most part wrestler friendly, fan friendly, the whole nine, and they fucking listen and they care about what you think about the product. Yeah, man, give these niggas, man, give them some credit, give them some due.
Hell yeah.
Because last year, 2025, we was asking for improvement in the women's division. We had Tony, we had Mercedes, right? We needed more of viable women and shit like that. Now we got Tekla. You get what I'm saying? Jamie Hayter's actually rising up more than what I thought she would. Willow Nightingale's always on the precipice of doing something. And, there's Marina Shafir then came up a lot more in the last year than where she was.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So, I just look at AEW sometimes and I'll just be like, man, they really do be giving a fuck about what they do. So and it shows. So I gotta give credit there.
Just putting time in their craft and what they got going forward.
That's it.
Let's see.
But what would you
the match?
Yeah.
Let me give this a 4.3.
I'm gonna go 4.2, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. This was good stuff. Good stuff. And like I said, the men can still go, man. The credits where credits due. They can go better than some of the wrestlers half their age, and they're in better shape.
It is a trip, right?
Yeah, it's crazy, brother. Crazy. But that's just a testament to people's work, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like keeping themselves conditioned.
That's a tough thing to do.
The older you get,
yeah,
right?
That's
like,
a tough thing.
The more work you got to put into it.
Yeah, and you know, shit, bro. I'm pushing 40. I get it. You feel what I'm saying? But the difference is, I think, with certain guys is like when you've been constantly doing it and you never truly fall off of it. It's not that much of a thing to kind of keep at a certain standard. But when you go and fluctuate up and down, because life be life, and you might have a winter or fucking fall that you just kind of, I'm need this and this and this, and I ain't gonna work out as much. When you go back into the gym, it's so much harder to snap back. I think the older you get sometimes, and it'd be discouraging for people because the process be slower sometimes. So, you know, kudos to them for being able to be in the tip-top shape, being able to keep up with the guys, making it happen, man. Like, they can go as long as they want to. I ain't gonna call for them to retire no time soon. So whenever they decide to hang it up,
Hell yeah, you know, I mean, you know, hell to the fucking yeah.
Yeah, that's the same with like a guy like Jericho too. You know.
No, agreed, and like, there's and really. They have got so much capital in the. There are people who have so much capital in the wrestling business. They really can retire when they want to. Yeah. Like, in a way that no matter where they retire, they're gonna sell. I saw footage recently. I'm not sure how recent, but I saw Sandman's last match. It was against an Invisible Man, and Mick Foley came out to aid him. But you know the crowd was packed. I don't know how many people were there, but
and they were into that shit.
And they were into it, and the hall was it wasn't a bingo hall either. Yeah. And when Foley comes out and assists him, and then they're hitting moves on the Invisible Guy, people are like, yes, that even if the match wasn't quote unquote good, people loved these guys so much. They were just happy to see them having fun in the ring one last time.
And I agree with that, but the good thing about it is, I agree with that, but then the thing about it is you got guys that are legends that have done those things that, like I said, can still fucking just go at the top level. So, yeah, good on them. Good on them. What's next?
Next up, this match was pretty damn good. I'm actually shocked that we got here already.
Where are we at?
Actually, whoa. We're at a vignette. Never mind. All right, next up. The Demand roll up on Chris Jericho. They're beating him up, and they're reminding him, hey, you know, we told you every time we see you, we're going to whoop your ass. And Chris Jericho is just undaunted. It's like, all right, bald. And then they beat the shit out of him some more. And then, you know, last thing that Ricochet does is he looks like he's going to go for the, what does he call it now? The Rico Salt? The Rico Salt. Goes for the Rico Salt, but then doesn't hit him with it. Lands on his feet and says, you're not worth it. Walks out.
This is a fun little feud, right? This is not how I expected Jericho to come back, but I am invested, and I think it is elevating Ricochet and the Demand. I think that, you know, that's, again, giving.
I feel like, Chris Jericho, when he came back, he was like, who you got that I could, like, help give a leg up to?
Yeah.
Like, who needs a whooping boy right now?
Yeah.
Like, who can I put over? And they said, Rick, actually, we're trying to put over Ricochet right now. All right, I'm down, you know? And that's so dope.
And, you know, that's a testament to Ricochet, too. That boy's bad, man. So, and I like the Demand and the whole nine. And once again, shout out to Ricochet. I got a soft spot for Ricochet. You know, all these guys that helped out, then gave advice when they didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine. So that's why I fuck with them dudes, man. Like, shout out to Ricochet. Shout out to Jericho. I've liked his return so far.
Oh, yeah. That's been fun. And this was... But now we come... After this, the Women's Tag Team Championship.
Okay.
Right? You got Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida versus Megan Bayne and Alina Cross.
This was good.
Oh my fucking God, good. It was bananas.
This was damn good.
Fucking good.
Yeah.
I didn't know Chris Statlander could do a 450.
Oh yeah, she's well.
Or maybe I forgot that she could do one. Because
she's incredibly
well
rounded.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's incredibly well rounded. She's
Man.
one of the best on the roster. It's never been about her athletic ability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I've always liked her in ring work. But,
yeah.
But I just maybe I'd seen her do it before and forgot. But I was
Probably.
like, oh fuck, because she doesn't do it often, right? So it was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, like.
Nah, she was the star of this shit to me.
She was.
You know.
She was, and like when oh my god, when Harakata kicked her in the stomach and suplexed her on top of their opponent.
Yeah.
I think it was Lena.
Yeah.
That dude was like, what the fuck? Like, this is the type of thing that you would see in a triple threat match where they're like, okay, I'm gonna powerbomb you on top of the other person, you know, so we're kind of working together, but not really, because you hurt him too.
Yeah.
And it's just like, when they were sitting there talking this match out and where things are going to be and what kind of spots there were, I commend whose idea this was to do that. Kudos the fuck, because that was so smart.
Yeah. No, fun match. Really good. Like, a matter of fact, I'm not even going to say fun. It was a great match.
I like how they managed to tie in, like, the slow heel turning of Mina Shirakawa as well. Because they mentioned how, like, she's claiming that Statlander's tag partner's been saying nasty shit about her in Japanese in front of her.
Yeah.
And taking advantage of the fact that she doesn't speak Japanese. And it's like, is that true, or are you just trying to, like, sow some discord?
You get what I'm saying? And it's getting to that point, right? Where you starting to see, like, Mina's like, you did that shit, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, no, I thought this was great. We didn't get new tag champs.
No.
But regardless, this was some good shit. And I think, like, if you wanted to keep Sheeta and Stat together a little longer, I wouldn't be mad at that. So we can get a couple matches with them, maybe in the Brawling Birds or something like that.
That'd be nice. It'd also be nice to see the Brawling Birds have actual fucking competition.
No, I agree. We're gonna get there though.
You can only have so many damn squash matches.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I think maybe they should probably be the next contenders up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I'd love to see that.
That would be physical as shit, to tell you the truth. And I think that's probably what they probably got on tap for Double or Nothing. That's what I would think. Because the Brawling Birds, I think, like in tag action, they've been well protected.
Yeah.
So I think that we're gonna get that pretty soon. But yeah, good stuff. What would you rate it?
Man, another 4.4 from me.
Yeah, this is one of the best matches on the damn show. Like, for sure. Ladies put it down. Physical match. Like I said, Statlander showed exactly what she could do. Sheeta looked great in this. Divine Dominion looked great in this. Good stuff. Nothing to complain about.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. As good as this match was, as fantastic as it was, the fucking double choke slam coming out.
Yeah.
God, this next one. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Rush versus Stephen Fred.
Oh yeah, this was wild.
You know, it was like, oh, another dude that didn't have a walk down the ramp.
Yeah, this was wild.
Oh, well.
Like, it's kind of like,
Whoosh.
it's like you get to the highest of the high. You get to that high peak in the ramp. You know what I'm saying?
Much.
That drop is hard.
I was like, oh.
Now,
This is gonna
again,
suck.
now again, I'm happy to see Roosh on Dynamite television.
I am too.
To do this fucking money. However, it's not even we're not gonna rate it.
No,
I'm just gonna say I'm glad that Roosh was on Dynamite television.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say. Good for him. Put him in some matches that means something. That's all I'm gonna say to that. But you know, whatever.
Oh my gosh. Ditto on that. I'd like to see him actually fucking wrestle.
No, dude can go. Like,
Yeah.
I'm well aware of Roosh. Like, he's been around for a while. I think they're gonna give him like a money push right now, and I'm all for it. So let's see.
I missed a match. It happened earlier in the night, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out now. It was Joe versus Nameless Guy number 2.
Why'd you even bring it?
Sorry, I
like, that was just like
I just wanted the point about every other match being squash. Yeah, but Joe has a promo that comes up later after this that's important.
That's important.
So Joe and Taz's son, Hook, are having a conversation. No Shibata. Are cutting a great promo about how Anthony Bowens has joined them and how he's underrated and how they're the ops and they're the best. And then as they're bigging up Anthony Bowens, as they're bigging up the ops, Joe takes the time to address none other than Will Ospreay. He reminds Will Ospreay that back when, the Death Riders tried to break his neck and all that successfully, right? That they were the only ones to have his back and he needs to figure out what side he's on. So I'm like, you're inviting Will Ospreay to join the ops? And I'm like, this is so bizarre because when the ops were faces, they were feuding against the Death Riders, right? Alongside Will Ospreay, helping him out. And now the Death Riders are turning face or tween or whatever. And last I checked, the ops were still heel. Unless that's changed.
No, that's about right.
So, this is fascinating.
Yeah. I don't think,
I know Will not going to join them, but I do think it's an interesting excuse to kind of feud with them a bit more.
No, I agree with that part. That's going to be the interesting part of it all. But it's just funny to me how, no, nigga, I wouldn't join y'all niggas over the Death Riders, nigga. You crazy? I do fuck with the ops, but I just wouldn't,
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of that's kind of like being a part of us and then going to the mob, nigga. It's like this, it's like that. It's kind of I don't know about that. Go for it.
Yeah. I just thought, I was like, man, the storytelling aspect there, I thought was dope as fuck. But now we have the main event.
In that.
Oh dear. Now we got the main event. Brody King versus Darby Allin. And you know what? This is a good match.
Kazuya Mishima wins. I had to just say that one time. Anyway, niggas will get it. Niggas will get it one of these days, bro. Anyway. The main event was fucking solid as fuck. This was a great main event, as a matter of fact. Excellent main event, as a matter of fact. It was everything I kind of knew it was going to be. Fucking Darby, bro, that nigga is the motherfucking indestructible, man. That nigga is Gumby in real life. This nigga, Brody, killed this nigga 3 times over. And it didn't matter. I was like, damn, bro, you can't kill that little nigga, man.
Darby Allin basically is going to have the title for a short range just because of...
No way.
No, listen to me.
Week after week.
Listen, how he wrestles.
Yeah.
Because his whole philosophy is, how close can I get to killing myself every match?
Yeah.
He gonna get worn out, and it's for the world title. He wearing himself out. He's like, no, he gonna get worn out.
If I was Roosh, I'd challenge that nigga after Kevin Knight. Nigga, you might get lucky, nigga. You might get lucky, nigga. Hold on. That nigga might be dead by the time you get over. He's still gonna show up, though. That's just who Darby is. I challenge that nigga as soon as Kevin Knight, as soon as he beat Kevin. I'm coming out, nigga. Nigga, I'll challenge you next, nigga. Next week.
It's in the will.
Yeah.
It's in Darby's will. If he should die while holding the belt, he has to still defend it.
For real, bring that corpse out, nigga. Bring it out. I know he would.
Coffin drop for real.
I know his spirit just accepted my challenge, nigga. Bring that corpse out, nigga. Bring it out here. That nigga Darby is ridiculous, man. Brody is fantastic, especially for a big man. That big man, little man dynamic in this match was so nutty. Them chops, all that shit that was going on. This nigga was flinging this nigga so many ways, bro. I was like, this nigga was like the Hulk to fucking Loki. I was like, God damn, nigga, How much more of this shit can this nigga stand? That's why I was like, yeah, nigga, after Kevin Knight, nigga. Kevin Knight came out there after that match, said, yeah, nigga, I'll accept the challenge. That nigga did. That nigga, he didn't accept it before that, when he first laid it down, he accepted it. That nigga he seen how much Brody beat that nigga ass. He's like, oh, I can beat you damn near. Hell yeah, I can beat your ass damn near and win this shit. Hell yeah, I'll fight you next week, nigga. Shit. I did the same shit. I ain't clowning niggas.
I'll fight what's left of you.
Yeah, nigga, I'm picking up scraps, nigga. Like, fuck that. That's the title match you want to give me? By your volition? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That, in your condition, you want to offer me? Yes. Yes.
I love the fact
Make it no disqualification, nigga. Fuck that shit.
So remember what I said earlier about clearly people are like watching the show. It's like fucking Darby, was smart enough to hit him with 2 coffin drops in a row, not just the one.
Not the one, yeah. Nah, you was gonna need it, bro. You was gonna need it. That nigga, yeah, especially because he whooped your ass so much. The first one was not gonna be enough. You needed 2. 2 needed to equal 1. Like that shit, how he beat your ass. That shit was crazy. But I gotta give it to Darby, bro. He's for as short as this reign is gonna be. It's one of the most intriguing, entertaining reigns I've seen.
I feel like Darby has a style that lends itself to the Brock Lesnar sort of like playbook of how to be a champion.
God,
where you only defend that shit.
Oh my God, could you imagine Brock Lesnar versus Darby Allin? Oh my God. Oh my God.
It depends on which company.
That nigga would suplex that nigga out the ring.
Pretty much.
I would watch it in WWE. That nigga would suplex that nigga out the ring onto the ramp. That nigga would fling, and then this nigga would jump off a ramp. This nigga catch him and suplex him. He fly into the motherfucking announce tables. Like this nigga Darby, boy, god damn, that shit would look like NBA Jam except niggas is getting thrown. Like that. Like that shit is crazy. That's what this match almost was. This nigga was getting thrown everywhere. I was like, y'all niggas is friends? I couldn't tell. Nigga, like, you didn't, this nigga Brody had no regard. Nigga, like, he gonna be alright. Like black how our big cousins be after he punch you in the chest. He gonna be alright. Nah, nigga. He ain't gonna be alright. He ain't gonna be alright.
What he meant to say was he'll live.
Exactly. He might not walk, but he'll be breathing, nigga. Like shit.
Oh my gosh. No, this
fantastic match though.
Great and
crazy. That nigga Darby ain't gonna hold this shit past Double or nothing. I got a feeling. I got a feeling.
No.
You feel me? And like MJF is gonna weasel his way into that title shot. Somehow, some way. I don't know what he's gonna offer. I don't know what he's gonna offer.
Rescind Adam Page's inability to wrestle for the world title.
Oh, that would be so cold. That'd be cold.
That would be the thing that Darby Allin may want, because maybe Darby Allin will say, I've wrestled a lot of great guys, but who I really want to take on, given an opportunity to, I can't. And that's Hangman Adam Page.
Oh, that would be crazy. That'd be crazy. Hangman will fucking man. See, them two in a match, them two, oh God. But the two niggas that I want to see wrestle Darby, but I don't want to see wrestle Darby, are Hangman and Swerve. Because them niggas are just going to do sick ass shit to him. But then at the same time, I'm scared he going to die. Like, it's just like, I'm just like, damn, bro.
But see, he can't wrestle Hangman because Hangman's barred, so he'd have to wrestle MJF.
That would be a good little exchange.
Like, MJF is like, I will consent. It's basically, I'll consent to this match, MJF, if you agree to destroy the stipulation of Adam Page being able to go for the triple.
Yeah, because I can't figure out like many other things that MJF could offer Darby that he would care about, just based off character and all this other shit. Like, Darby's actually one of them dudes who actually cares about AEW, cares about it. So I could see him caring about that and doing that. That's an interesting prospect. Man, Darby is not gonna feel festival or nothing. It's crazy, nigga. I'm telling you, after Kevin, I wish I was the nigga with like the contract or something. I would cash in right after, nigga. It's time. It's time. I be looking at Darby like, you already know what this is, nigga. Like, you. Hell yeah, I'd be tripping over myself after the Kevin Knight match to fucking challenge this nigga, bro. I'd be tripping over everybody. I'd attack everybody who I thought was getting the title shot, nigga. Take everybody out, nigga. Lock them in their fucking locker rooms, the whole nine. I'm running down there, nigga. I want a title match, nigga. You a bitch. I want a title match, nigga. Give it to me. Next week.
Oh,
and this nigga
God.
over here in a wheelchair and shit. I'm on next week, nigga.
The fucking cast.
If you don't care about AEW, nigga, if you don't give me this match. You don't give a fuck about AEW. You just like MJF, nigga, making excuses and shit.
Darby Allin walking.
You ain't crippled, nigga. You ain't crippled, nigga. You ain't crippled. Kick his walker and he falls out. See, he's still moving. I told you he wasn't crippled, nigga. I told you.
God.
Shit, stand up, nigga. Stand the fuck up and fight
I
me,
help
nigga.
you.
I help
Suplex
you.
pin.
Yeah, I
One,
help
two.
your ass, nigga. I help you. I'm gonna help you in the ring, help you hold the ropes up open for you and everything, nigga. The whole nine.
As soon as that bell rings.
The most polite opponent you ever had until that bell ring. I'm killing you. I'm rushing you, nigga, like rushing you. But nah, bruh, great match though. Overall, great episode.
Oh yeah, no, solid show.
So what would you rate it?
Oh man, what this match?
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna give that another 4.4. That was shit. And but look, Darby put his whole ass body on the line. That man did a coffin drop outside of the ring. Like he did a coffin drop on top of the fucking like fucking commentary.
Niggas the Michael Bay of wrestlers, nigga. Just explosions.
Pretty much.
Shit. But 4 point. I like it. I really did like this match because I even as much as I clown around with it and shit, I respect the fuck out of Darby. And
No,
DK.
same.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I thought this was really solid, and I think that when you really assemble, I think depending on how long this reign lasts, when you assemble the matches, it's gonna be a good reign. Yeah. It's like this might be the shortest good reign you've ever seen in your life, nigga. That's an accomplishment, though.
No, it is.
That's like, nigga, this might be the best short reign you have ever seen, nigga. Shit. Just bomb match. 5 weeks of bomb matches. He lose. Nigga, that's not bad.
No, you're right. That's not bad at all. That man fought his...
This nigga had a mini Bret Hart reign. Nigga, like, damn.
That man was fighting demons.
Yeah, for real. I was like, damn. So overall, would you rate the show?
Man.
I think I know the answer.
It's. I give it a 4.5, honestly.
Nigga, I thought you was about to say a 4.4 because you was steady with the 4.4s. We both was.
But they all add up pretty. It's like to be that consistently. I'm gonna say this. It's 4.5 for me, despite the damn squash matches, because the matches themselves were consistently great, and then the promos and the bits were all great. Even there was the bit I forgot to mention where Andre Eladio is backstage and he's talking with MJF and Don Callis, and MJF is mad because...
Why you always fuck up Andrade, man?
My bad.
My nigga said Andrade, well, I don't know.
It's not
my Andrade 2 Oreos, nigga. It's El Idolo, nigga.
El Idolo,
This
sorry.
nigga Andrade 2 Oreos,
El
nigga.
Idolo, sorry.
Andrade deep fried Oreos, nigga. Andrade deep fried Oreos.
El Idolo.
It's like, are we in Santa Cruz,
El
nigga? Like,
Idolo,
are we
my
on
bad.
the boardwalk? Andrade deep fried Oreos over here, nigga. Like,
El Idolo. No disrespect to Andrade, El Idolo.
how do you know?
That promo.
How do you know?
He's
I'ma
running his
steal
hair.
that.
No, that's...
I'm gonna steal that.
No,
How do you know?
Like, takes his
How do you
shades off.
know?
Yeah, no, it was so dope.
That was such a Mexican thing to do, though, too. Like, how do you know? You feel what I'm saying? I was like, that's kind of like, hey.
How do you know?
But no, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like the new, hey, you know? How do you know? I'm gonna use that, man. Like,
I love that.
That shit's hard.
That shit was dope.
And so then the thing is, obviously, MJF is gonna kind of wind up going against Andrade. Oh, that's gonna be a banger. You know, the crazy thing is, Andrade should probably win that.
I agree.
So the funny part about this is, what if Darby wins all these matches, and in the same span of time, MJF loses all these matches, and then MJF just weasels his way into the title match and still wins it? This might be the greatest steal job of all time. Like this shit is crazy. There's a lot of intrigue to this.
I totally agree. And aside from that segment, I would be remiss not to mention that FTR is teaming up with Tommaso Ciampa, right, to take on the Trios champions. Get those belts.
Yeah, that's going to be good. That's going to be a good one. We'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. Go ahead and tell everybody, plug yourself, tell everybody where they can find you.
Xavier Lascano on X, formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah. All right. Shout out to my brother. Follow him. Do all that. Xavier Lascano on Twitter. Xavier Lascano on Instagram. Follow both of those. Make sure you know, that's the executive advisor. He got the scoops. A lot of things go through him. Follow. But besides that, TKC Wrestling on Instagram. The Kingpin Collective on YouTube. Evan LG Francis on Facebook. Go to Work Fitness on YouTube. Go to Work Fitness on Instagram. Check out everybody in the Kingpin Collective. That's all I'm going to say tonight. I appreciate y'all. You already know what it is. We ending off April, getting into May. Looking forward to Double or Nothing. I'm looking forward to Forbidden Door that's coming up pretty soon too. You see a lot of things starting to coalesce with that too. So a lot of good things coming up. But next week, we be back here, right back at you as usual. But until then, in the meantime, in between time, you already know what it is. These kings wear crowns over here. TKC. You know it. Bam.